Hi and welcome to Polly Puts Colour. In this video I'm going to be sharing a flip through of the wonderful Haunted Holidays colouring book by Alan Roberts. Now this is kind of the first half is kind of Halloween themed. That's the holiday, and then the other half, when you flip it over, is a kind of Christmas, but obviously in Alan Roberts style. So we will start with the Halloween side first. It has got a gorgeous dust cover that obviously you can take off. It's absolutely amazing. So it has got kind of some of the characters that you will have seen in his other books as well. But I really liked how half of it is, Halloween, half Christmas, and they are single-sided. So you could use, alcohol markers or, whatever you fancy using in it. I will obviously link it down in the description below. It will be an Amazon affiliate link, which won't cost you anything extra to purchase that way, but it does help to support the channel. So to start off with, we can see there's a lovely, very detailed in the centre kind of title page. So although I said it was single-sided, the first few aren't single-sided, where it's got kind of information about the book. So I like that, the tricks on you, and obviously you can pop your name there. Again, we've got a few that aren't single-sided. So there's kind of like a, lost and found bit there. Little bit of information, and then we get into the main images. So kind of from this point onwards, in this Halloween section, they are single-sided. So I think I'm going to try using alcohol markers at least partly, although obviously the line work's not super thick and some bits are quite detailed, so alcohol markers might not work for all of it, but I'm going to give them a go where I think it will work, just because then it will obviously speed things up a little bit. But I might also have a play with my watercolors, or whatever else I think could work. As is obviously Alan Roberts' take on Halloween. So there's a really cool one. So obviously you can do all sorts of different colours. You could colour them, make them look extra gory. I guess you could choose like pastel colours and kind of try and make them look a little bit sweeter. I do like the big range of pictures. So they are obviously all on the gory side, as you would expect. Some obviously more so than others. This is obviously a little bit ew. But there are some really, really cool ones. And this one actually isn't too gory. I do like the little expression on the little sweets that are on the side, where they're like, oh, looking at what's going on in the centre. Right, very cool. This, I could imagine doing a really cool background on that one. That's a nice one. So yeah, there's just loads and loads of really cool ones. So this is one that I've picked out to hopefully get done during October. We'll see whether I get to it or not. So keep a lookout for my completed page video. So yeah, it's really nice ones. I say, like, some bits obviously are bigger, so alcohol markers would work. Obviously I've got some very fine details around the edge where maybe that wouldn't work quite so well. But yeah, just so cool. Now, if you'd have said to me a few years ago that I would have been excited to have an Alan Roberts book, I would have gone, I'm not sure about that, because it's not really my cup of tea. But actually, your tastes sometimes change, and although I still love like cute and cozy, pretty animal floral pages, this does really appeal. Like, it's not necessarily something that I'll colour every month, but definitely when the mood strikes, I think it will definitely be fun to colour. So we've got kind of a couple of palette pages, so if you wanted to make notes on things to use them again. There is the information about, finding the lost treats, and then there's the last page, and then obviously you can see here it's upside down because we need to swap over and go to the Christmas side. So the Haunted Holidays, but obviously Christmas style rather than Halloween style. So again, we start with a title page. Again, the first few are double-sided. I do like this. It's the naughty list, not the nice list at the start. And again, there's like a lost and found kind of thing, this time for presents. Again, a little rhyme, and then we get into kind of the main images where it starts being single-sided again. So again, really nice mix of pictures. Definitely more unusual, I think, these ones compared to the Halloween ones. Obviously, there's lots of gory Halloween pictures by various people, but I think these Christmas ones, they're just, yeah, very, very different. I do really like this one. Because this, obviously, it's a bit unkind, it's a bit mean, but it isn't particularly gory. You know, it's gingerbread. I think this one you could make look really pretty, and this may be one that I try and do in December, possibly, if I get a chance. Very unusual present there. I do like this one as well. But yeah, it's very, very cool. I mean, you could obviously colour a lot of these all year round, or, you know, Christmas in July, this could work for. Now, normally I don't do Christmas in July, but I think actually this could work really well for me for Christmas in July, because I love Christmas, and it's, you know, it's my cute and cozy, getting ready for family time kind of month. So I'm not sure how many of these I would necessarily colour in December, but I think Christmas in July, yeah, I might do one or two of these, I think. Like this Merry Creepmas rather than Merry Christmas. So again, we've got one here that's got some nice bigger areas where alcohol markers could work better if you were wanting to use them. But at least if you wanted to use Inktense or watercolours or whatever, with it being single-sided, so you've not got to worry about it bleeding through to the other side. I do really like this one, and this one definitely could be at any time of year one. I mean, I know you can colour Christmas whenever, but for me, I'm a little bit seasonal, a little bit of a seasonal colourist, so definitely, you know, some pages appeal more at certain times of the year. This one's cool, isn't it? Like the gingerbread are getting their own back on Santa. Got another one where the line art's a lot darker. Create your own page, and then we get to the palettes, and again gives you the information about where the lost bits can be found, and then a little rhyme, and then obviously we're back to where we were. So it is a really, really chunky book, obviously, because they are single-sided. I guess there's not as many pictures as you might think for the size of the book, but like there's still, listen to all that, there's still absolutely loads, and it is really, really nice thick. It's almost like thin card. Like, it's really, really good quality book, absolutely beautifully drawn, beautifully well made. So that's my flip through and kind of first thoughts of this gorgeous book. So yeah, keep a lookout in my October completed pages on whether I actually get around to doing this one or not. I'm hoping so, but it very much depends on if time allows. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Like I said, I will link it down in the description below. Obviously, please click like and subscribe if you enjoy this content and you're not already subscribed. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.